Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. I am Hasan Sumirado Gandamra, your math teacher for this video lesson. For this lesson, our topic is all about the sequence. A sequence is a set of numbers written in a specific order. Each number in the sequence is called a term. For example, we have a set of numbers. The first one is we have 4, 11, 18, 25, and 29. 4 is represented as a sub 1, 11 is represented as a sub 2, 18 is represented as a sub 3, 25 is represented as a sub 4, and 29 is represented as a sub 5. 4 is also known as the first term, 11 is also known as the second term, 18 is a third term, 25 is the fourth term, and 29 is the fifth or the last term. The notation a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, and until to a sub n is used to denote the different terms in a sequence. So the expression a sub n here is also known as the nth term or the general term of the sequence. For example, okay, we have an example here, example 1. Write the first 4 terms of a sub n equal to 3n plus 1. So here, ang hinahanap natin dito is isusulat daw natin yung first na 4 terms dito sa given na equation. Okay, to solve this one, we have, so first is you just copy the given equation or the formula. A sub n is equals to 3n plus 1. So after you copy, since you're going, let me first find the first term. So that is, the first term is a sub 1. So a sub 1 is just equal to, so 1 here, we have 3 times 1 plus 1. So we know that 3 times 1 is just equals to 3 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 is equals to, yes, a sub 1 is equals to 4. So that is our first term. The second, let me find the second term. So we have a sub 2. So a sub 2 is equals to 3. Just substitute the second 2. Then plus 1. 3 times 2 is equals to, yes, it's 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is equals to what? It is 7. So a sub 2 is equals to 7. Next, we find the a sub 3 or the third term. A sub 3 is equals to 3 times 3 plus 1. 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Then plus 1. 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. So, a sub 3 is equals to 10. Our third term. And the last one, we find the fourth term. We have our a sub 4. So, a sub 4 is equals to 3 times 4 plus 1. 3 times 4 is equals to 12. Yes, it's 12. Then plus 1, we have 13 because 12 plus 1 is equals to 13. So we have a sub 4 here. So the first 4 terms of a sub n is equals to 3n plus 1. The first is 4. The second is 7. The third is 10. And the fourth one is 13. Okay, let's have another example. Example number 2. Write the first 3 terms of a sub n equal to 2 times 3 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, for this example, kanina, inaanap natin yung 4 terms. Ngayon naman is, we're going to find the 3 terms given this equation. Okay? So we have, so first copy the given. We have a sub n is equals to 2 times 3 to the power of n minus 1. So hanapin muna natin yung first term. A sub 1 is equals to 2 times 3 to the power of the, since it is the first term, to the power of 1 minus 1. Then, we have 2. 3 to the power of 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So, we have 3 to the power of 0. Then, next, 2 times, what is 3 to the power of 0? So, as we all know, in all integers or expressions that has a power of 0 except for 0, the answer is 1. So, lahat daw ng mga integers or expression variables na merong power na 0 except sa zeros itself, ang resulta lang is 1. So, that is 3 to the power of 0 is 1. So, we have 2 times 1 is 2. So, a sub 1 is equals to 2. The next, we have the second term, a sub 2. Okay, so we have 2 times 3 to the power of 2 minus 1. We have 3 to the power of 2 minus 1 is 3 to the power of 1. We know that 3 to the power of 1 is just equals to 3. So we have 2 times 3 is 6. Yes, it's a sub 2 or the second term is 6. Then the next one is we're also going to find the third term. We have a sub 3. So 2 times 3 to the power of 3 minus 1. Okay, we have 2 here. 3 to the power of 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is equals to 3 to the power of 2. Okay, next. Here, it's equals also to 2 to the 2 times 3 to the power of 2. So what is 3 to the power of 2? So we have, since i-multiply natin yung 3 sa kanyang sarili, kasi it's multiplied, the exponent is 2 here. So we have 3 times 3 is equals to 9. So 2 times 9. Then, a sub 3 here is equals to 2 times 9 is 18. Okay, since ang hinahanap natin is the 3 terms, our first term is 2, the second term is 6, then the third term is 18. Okay, so the next that we're going to discuss is about the two types of the sequence. The first one is we have the finite sequence, and we also have here the infinite sequence. So, finite sequence is defined as it contains a definite number of terms. The first and the last terms are clearly identified. So, when you hear the word finite, it contains a definite number of terms. When you say definite, it is countable. Yes, it is countable. Countable in number of terms. Examples, and also, the first and the last terms are clearly identified. It was already given. Makikita natin yung first term at saka yung last term. So, for example here, the first example is we have a set of numbers, 1, 16, 31, 46, 61, and yes, it's 76. So makikita natin dito that all numbers are clearly identified. So it is a finite sequence. Second one is we also have here 1, 2, 3, 5 until 8. Hence, mapapansin natin dito na we have 3 dots here. It represents so on. Pero ang last term natin dito is 8. But hence, ang sabi dito is the first and the last terms is clearly identified. We have the first term and the last term is 8, which is already identified. So it is a finite sequence. Then the next one is we also have the infinite sequence. For the infinite sequence, it defines as it contains with no definite number of terms. So no definite number of terms means it's uncountable. So for example, we have the given set of numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. So it means that the numbers is endless. Then the next one is you also have here the given example, the 1, 1/2, 1/4, and 1/8, and so on.